And now Storm Tracker weather with East Idaho's chief meteorologist, Doug Iverson.
It's actually raining right now. Well, if you're watching us from Afton, Wyoming, you might be encountering some of that rain. This thunderstorm that roared over Bear Lake County, Montpelier, dumped almost 2/10 of an inch. Our faithful storm spotter, Steve Kuhn, says it was a torrential downpour for a bit. It looks like there's another one crossing Immigration Summit into Bear Lake County, making a beeline for a burn in Montpelier. So that's where it's raining. For the rest of us, we're dry, and we're going to stay dry through tomorrow. There is a little wiggle in the atmosphere, an area of low pressure up north that will allow some cooler air to filter into southeast Idaho tomorrow. So that instead of the highs in the 80s, we'll see highs in those comfortable 70s, but don't get used to that. Wait till you see the 7-day forecast. Some of the hottest weather we've seen in quite some time, or actually this year. So we'll have a look at the numbers here in just a moment. Numbers right now has us both in the 80s in Idle Falls and in Pocatello, near 90 in Logan, near 80 in Twin Falls, over in Boise at 81 degrees. So the Gate City actually warmer than Boise. Take that, Treasure Valley, huh? Butte at about 69 degrees. So there's that cooler air. Again, some of that will filter in overnight tomorrow morning right in the Snake River Plain. So you can kiss those 80s goodbye. We'll be comfortably cooler. Enjoy it, because it's not going to last. Clear sky tonight. Temperatures not as warm as they were last night. A lot of us will see lows in the 40s. Some of us will drop down only into the 50s, actually staying in the 50s. 54 for low in Pocatello. American Falls, your temperature will be 51. Head over to the Central Mountains. Same thing, clear sky. Ooh, getting a little chilly willy down up in St. Anthony. Just barely above freezing overnight. Of course, that's up in the mountains. That's why we call the Central Mountains. Chalice at about 46, Salmon 46 degrees, lower in elevation than in Stanley. That's why Stanley has a tendency of being colder than the rest of us. For the highlands in western Wyoming, we're seeing those isolated showers right now over the southeast corner. We could see them pop up later tonight up around Island Park into Yellowstone. Now, overnight, low temperatures in those spots will drop into the 30s. Then tomorrow, there's a chance of some afternoon, evening rain showers and thunderstorms, but that would be for the highlands and western Wyoming. So if you want to head to the hills, especially to the east or north of us, or even to the southeast of us, just be prepared. 71 will be the high in Jackson. Driggs, your high will reach 70. And it looks like Central Mountains tomorrow, probably a few more clouds dotting the sky than what we saw today. Highs will range from the mid-60s, 66 in Stanley, 71 in Salmon, so not quite as warm as today. Mackay will also see a high temperature of 71 degrees. And speaking not quite as warm, high is 77. So no 80s tomorrow. But hey, we'll take it. We'll definitely want this weather here in just a few days once it gets really hot. So enjoy it. 76 for high in Idle Falls, St. Anthony 73, and partly sunny means a mix of clouds and sunshine. A bit of both. Let's take a look at that 7-day forecast. Now for the holiday on Wednesday, it will be a hot and dry one. I wasn't whistling Dixie here. By Friday, we're near 100. That's how hot it will be, and we'll stay near 100 clear through the weekend with highs well into the 90s. So several days in a row where it's just going to be nothing but hot. So here's the summer you've been complaining we haven't been getting, right? Idle Falls, very warm for Wednesday. In the 90s Thursday, 98 on Friday. Still hot through the weekend and dry. Teton area maybe not so dry tomorrow. There's a chance of showers and thunderstorms. But even the Teton area, it's going to get very warm. By Friday, we're up to 87. Hot, or I should say relatively warm, Saturday and Sunday. Those temperatures a bit cooler than the rest of us. And for the Central Mountains, we're warmer for the holiday, and then it gets hot. We're 98 on Friday in the Central Mountains. My goodness, lots of sunshine, highs, staying in those 90s through the weekend.